I will say one thing about this pay-per-view as a whole. At least it wasn't 100% predictable, and it didn't 100% suck. But there are still a couple of gripes that I do have with the pay-per-view as a whole. Now, was it entertaining? Yeah, it was. Especially certain matches. And certain outcomes kind of threw me off and swerved me because I was like, wow, that actually happened? But these, look, once again, I hold myself accountable. That's what the results video is all about, because I did make predictions about the pay-per-view, and this is the results, and this is holding myself accountable and my opinions about the whole event. So without further ado, here are the results, my opinions, and me holding myself accountable for WWE Battleground 2017. What? I couldn't believe this result, okay? Aiden English has been absolutely nothing. Even before his partner left. Goodness. Wow. So the Perfect 10 gets defeated by Aiden English. Ty Dillinger was just showing so much promise, and then he gets defeated. Okay, yes. It was the pre-show. Fine. Ty Dillinger can bounce back. That's still fine. But I didn't think that this was going to be the result. I really, really didn't. I just was like, wow. Aiden English actually gets a win. Wow. Yeah. What's next for Ty Dillinger? The reason why I thought that the New Day was going to win in the first place is because look at the tag team situation. You have the Usos, you have the New Day, and that's pretty much it. At least there can be rematches, and rematches. There's that look, there will be rematches. Maybe they'll hot potato the belts even. But all we have to take seriously are the New Day and the Usos for WWE Smackdown Live. That's it. American Alpha's gone. We don't take the Ascension seriously. Vaudevillains or Breezango. No. So this was the only result I thought that this could have produced. But what really surprised me is that it was Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods that were in the match. And this was a good opener. It was, besides the pre-show. This was a good opener to the pay-per-view. This was a good fucking match between these two teams. They have good chemistry together. There was not that much botching. And Xavier Woods is the one that got the freaking pin. Wow. So the New Day are the new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. So feel the power. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Okay, look, I didn't think that Baron Corbin was going to win the match no matter how it went, because he's Mr. Money in the Bank, and Mr. Money in the Banks generally do not win their matches on the way to cashing in. They don't. They usually go on losing streaks, or they just go without winning matches, and they try to make it seem like, okay, yeah, this person is unworthy until they cash in and actually, most of the time, win the World Championship that they actually cash in for. It's just the fact that, okay, this wasn't a very good setup for anything that's going to happen with these two, because maybe they're going to have another match at SummerSlam. Who knows? But do you think that this is settled between these two, between Baron Corbin and Shinsuke Nakamura? Not by a long shot. So Shinsuke wins by disqualification because Baron Corbin kicked him in the nuts. Okay, again, Shinsuke wins. I thought that Shinsuke was going to win by conventional means, but again, I just didn't think that Baron Corbin was going to win because, again, it wouldn't have made sense to Nakamura, and this doesn't lose anything for Corbin because he's still Mr. Money in the Bank. Even after the match, he went back in the ring with the briefcase and hit Shinsuke with it, and it's like, okay, and hit him with end of days. And he held up the briefcase as a reminder that he still fucking has it and that he will be cashing in probably within the next couple of months, maybe even at SummerSlam. But this result doesn't surprise me at all, except that I thought that at least Shinsuke Nakamura was going to win by conventional means. This surprised me. I even said at my prediction video that Natalya was, I didn't think that she has been relevant for years. But then she turns around and wins this Fatal 4-Way. So, yeah, I am fucking eating my words at this result alone. I'm just like, what? First of all, you had Lana, who I thought that wasn't going to win, and Tamina, who also I thought wasn't going to win, protecting each other. Becky Lynch put them both out. Then, of course, alright, it came down to Charlotte and Natty. And I thought that everybody was like, Charlotte, here we go. Naomi was even sitting at ringside during the commentary and everything like that. But, yeah, Natty actually ending up pulling it off. Again, over my head, surprised the fuck out of me. I mean, now, I will say this right now. I think that Natty is going to be the fodder for being cashed in on. Simple as that. If Naomi costs this belt up to Natty, Natty will get cashed in on probably the same fucking night. That's just my opinion. But I just don't think Natty is taken seriously enough in order for her to keep the fucking belt past one night or even past 2 nights of SmackDown Live after a pay-per-view. I just don't. But wow. And Naomi actually got into the ring after the fucking match and extended her hand, and Natty was like, no, I'm not going to shake your hand, and walked away. No Carmella from behind hitting Natty with briefcase and cashing in. No, that didn't happen. So everything, once again, is basically wide open until at least SummerSlam. When titles get hot potatoed around, I just think that it devalues the championship. I can understand that they wanted to have AJ Styles win it especially at a freaking house show at Madison Square Garden, and to actually think that, oh, okay, yeah, this title or any title can be won and lost at any given time at any given event, not just at major events or Raw or SmackDown or pay-per-views, but for Kevin Owens to get it back pretty much immediately. I was just like, huh? Now, I understand that Kevin Owens would have had nothing if he didn't win back the United States Championship. Now, okay, what does AJ Styles have now? Is he going to be the next one to challenge Jinder Mahal or Randy Orton? Who knows? But, yeah. Especially it was how it happened. AJ Styles, okay, look. When AJ Styles got pinned, it was by the slowest count ever when AJ had freaking Kevin Owens in the submission. And it was like, AJ, you mean to tell me that the ring veteran that you are, you didn't notice that you were getting pinned? That's the part that didn't make sense to me. Will there be another match? Will there be another rematch? Are they going to clash again at SummerSlam? Who knows? Maybe Nakamura will challenge Kevin Owens for the United States Championship, or once again, it will be John Cena. But yeah, we just have to wait until at least SmackDown Live to see what the hell they're going to do. If any of you are surprised by this result, then obviously you just started tuning in to WWE. It would have been a complete swerve if Rusev would have won a flag match in Philadelphia. Okay? This was one of the slow-paced matches of the night. And that's what really kind of killed the match for me. I really didn't like how slow the match was going. And I guess they had to do that for both their sakes, for both Rusev and John Cena's sake. But there was a lot of insulting the audience in this match. Look, I understand keeping the suspense as far as saying, oh my God, he's going to go for the flag. Oh my God, he's got the flag. Oh my God, is he going to place it? Oh my God, what's going to happen next? But some of that shit just took way too freaking long. And I was just like, end this already. Fucking, as soon as Rusev set up the two fucking tables right by the fucking pedestal of the US, I was like, I already know this is going to happen, so Cena wins. Okay, fine. So what happens off the US pedestal? He gives them the F you, the fuck you, on the two fucking tables, and then fucking grabs the flag and actually puts that shit in place. Again, why would there have been otherwise? Yes, there was FTFs. Yes, there was the accolade right in the fucking eye, right in the top of the ramp and all of that. And yes, Cena got hit by steel steps and recovered like 30 seconds later. All that shit. But again, this is Cena in a flag match. This was in Philadelphia for the United States flag. Whatever. I'm not surprised by this result at all. And neither should you. Listen, the Ascension came walking into Breezango's office and stuff like that, and they tried to say that they're the ones that did it, and Breezango didn't buy it, saying that, hey, you weren't even in attendance, and blah, 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 so the shit is still going, and Breezango, the lights go out, and dun, 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 they get attacked again. The main thing that fucked this up is that it said to be continued. I thought this was going to be solved at Battleground. No, it wasn't. They just said Battleground, and yeah, they just got attacked. Breezango got attacked, and now they're fucking both knocked out. And it's like, just debut the person or persons that's doing this already. You're just taking way too fucking long for this. You know, I actually thought that Mike Kanellis was going to win again, and it almost went to the same route that it did on SmackDown Live, as far as Maria getting up in the ring and not allowing Sami Zayn to do certain things like an exploder to the fucking turnbuckle. I just thought that Maria was going to be the X factor here, but she wasn't. Sami Zayn actually won, and I got this one wrong, way wrong. And I'm kind of happy that I did, because I want to see Sami Zayn advance. I want to see him go into the mid-card. I want to see him challenge and win the United States Championship. I want him to have an outstanding career here on the main fucking roster. He can be taken seriously if booked correctly. And him losing to Mike Kanellis on SmackDown didn't make any sense to me. So I just thought that they were going to fuck with Sami Zayn again. But that did not happen. Sami Zayn wins. And guess what? I was wrong, and I'm happy about that. So we have the bamboo stick panda food prison match, the Punjabi prison match. Okay, look, as far as how everything went with the match, again, if anyone's complaining about the Singh brothers, come on, it was common sense that the Singh brothers were going to get involved. But at least Randy Orton was overcoming those odds. It's not like Jinder Mahal had 100% of the work done for him or anything like that. But this is Randy Orton here. This is not someone that, okay, it's not someone low tier like, okay, like Sami Zayn, low tier. It's not someone like the Perfect 10. It's not someone like Mojo freaking Sucky Rawley or Zack Ryder. Because Jinder Mahal didn't need help against most of those people that I just named off. It's not like it's AJ Styles or anybody like that. That's an actual, you know. Okay, look. Now, let me take AJ Styles out of there for 1 minute. Because, look, AJ Styles is a clear threat. Randy Orton is a clear threat. You know, regardless of how you feel about those guys, they are clear threats. Especially to the fucking big time, to the main championship. So the Singh brothers being there and helping out, I saw no issue with that. Now, Randy Orton getting past all of that and actually beating down Jinder Mahal and actually about to leave the Punjabi fucking prison, the bamboo stick panda food prison match, and then the great Khali comes out. When that happened, I immediately was like, wow, no one saw that coming. I admit, I didn't see that coming. I thought that would have been nowhere near that because Great Khali has been gone for a while. So for him to come walking out and he would prevent Randy Orton from leaving the fucking Punjabi prison and Jinder Mahal just climbs up and out, I was like, huh, okay, I didn't see that coming. So I'm not even going to try to complain about that because, again, that's the type of swerve that I'm talking about. Regardless of the result, I was like, whoa, okay, a swerve. Finally, you got me. Yeah, you got me. It's not like we were like, oh, yeah, that's fucking predictable. Yeah. We knew that shit was going to happen. I didn't see that coming. And, again, I'm going to be honest. I like Jinder Mahal as fucking champion right now. I do. And hell, at least it's something that is okay. Who thought that Jinder Mahal was going to be WWE Champion ever? I mean, that's something that's totally out of the fucking blue. So I want this to go for a while and establish the fucking championship. I mean, Bray Wyatt only held it for a couple of months, and he only had fucking 2 title defenses as far as I know. 2 or 3. But Jinder Mahal, yeah, he's faced Randy Orton. You know, again, he just got past Orton, so now pass on somebody else. And don't let John Cena take it from him and then get cashed in on 5 minutes later for his 17th reign to come and go. But anyway, I'm getting just totally ahead of myself here. That was the conclusion of the pay-per-view. Okay, what did you think about the results, and what do you think about my opinions and me holding myself accountable of fucking what I got wrong? Please leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. Am I full of shit, or do you agree? And wow, again, this wasn't the worst pay-per-view ever. Certainly wasn't the best. And there was a couple of results where I was like, huh, didn't see that coming. Okay, fine. I can accept this at least being a pay-per-view that was worth watching to a certain extent. And with swerves aside, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that it was at least watchable. The swerves were at least accepted. Who won and who lost was at least sensible. You know, even the disqualification win, that was okay in my book. It doesn't go too far. Corbin didn't fucking dominate and win the fucking match or anything like that. Khali's return was completely over my fucking head. So, yeah. Anyway, tell me what you think. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. I'm always open for a debate about wrestling. Drop kicks, body slams, throw motherfuckers over top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme. And I'll see you later. Credits.